Hello, and welcome to Sadomasochism in Plastic, or what probably should be better known as Obscurities and Miniatures. Today we are going to suffer through trying to attempt to build the new Valentine's... Is it a Twilight Knight? Crap, I don't know. Yeah, thanks a lot, Mr. Adam Poots. This is going to be a real happy Valentine's Day. What's in the box? What's in the box? A scantily clad lady pulling the heart out of a evil cake thingy. Let's pop it open and find out, shall we? Okay, so upon opening the box, we've got a scantily clad pinup postcard, which is always cool because I got a bunch of these. Set that to the side and then put it with the rest. And a card. Okay. You know, I swear to God, I say this every time I record stuff or bust out Kingdom Death stuff. I gotta play the freaking game. I just keep painting it, but we never get anywhere. And then, oh, what the hell have I gotten myself into? Okay, well, that's gonna be a fun little piece right here. Yeah, I can't wait. Oh, God. So... One of the nice things is whenever you get these kits with any kind of promo piece, they always include the actual card, or not the yeah, they better include the card. They're going to include a actual plastic bit so you can include that on your models. So this is the Scoopy Club for picking up all the monster vomit and throwing it back at them. So the sculpts quality are really nice. I mean, I've never had a problem with the casting of any of my Kingdom Death stuff. I don't know. I'm thinking I'm going to attempt to build the game-sized one. I've noticed at least we have everything marked off. Hope somebody did it the right way. All of the smaller bits for the gaming size character are labeled B whatever, whereas the big pinup 54mm figure are all labeled with an A set. So you know what, the smaller ones at least not as many pieces, so I'm going to clip those out. I'm going to do this step by step. I think I'm going to do this one a little bit differently today. I'm just going to throw all the pieces here and we'll just do it little by little and see what the hell I come up with. Yeah, sound like a plan? Tough luck, because I'm doing that way and you ain't stopping me. So, here are all the parts for our game-sized piece. How many pieces do we have here? So there's the extra Scoopy Club, but here's the one that's actually going to be included with the model. We've got her Twilight Sword that is going to be hanging on her back. I know that because I looked at the picture earlier. We have her rear end. Okay. We have the front of her body, and I'm assuming they're just going to go like that. That's not too complicated. Then we have, oh, silly me, it's a Kingdom Death figure. We have her breasts as a separate piece. I should have known that. I don't want to stay on. I haven't glued it yet. And then we have the Baker's hat. I'm going to assume that kind of goes somewhere in this area. Somewhere. And the front of her head. Very anime. That's one thing I've always liked about the Kingdom Death figures is they have a very Japanese vibe to them, and I know part of it is Lockham Lamb's artwork. Not that they're Japanese, but you know, it's got that manga vibe going with it. We have one hand. It is a hand, I believe. No, it's her head, duh. Here's a hand holding the actual club with, I'm assuming, I'm going to make frosting for that. I think I'm doing the frosting pink. This would be the arm that goes with it that needs to be cleaned up. We have her shoes. I feel like I'm missing an arm. Ah, you know why? Because it's attached to the torso. There we go. And then we got a bucket of slop. I think this goes on the base along with this can or frosting lantern. It looks like it should be a lantern. Anyway, okay. I'm going to go grab the glue and let's see if I can figure this out. Fingers crossed, right? Please cross them because I'm going to need it. Okay, so far, so good. Or at least as good as it's going to be. A couple things that are interesting, and I noticed this as I was building her. There's a small notch on her apron and her belt, and there's a little tab on her scoopy club where it actually is going to connect, because otherwise her hand has a tiny flimsy contact point that attaches to the body there. So getting the legs and this club all kind of positioned was a bit of a challenge, but we got that much done. The sword was fairly easy to attach. And painting underneath it's going to be a fun challenge, because naturally they had to model her thong on there, but you know, we'll figure it out. So the next challenge is obviously going to be the head and then the arm. So it looks like the arm is going to attach, and then she's going to be holding the bucket of, what's it called? Can't think of the word. Frosting, or whatever questionable liquidy viscous stuff she's got inside there spilling out. Thankfully that one tiny little piece is just for her pinup version, and I don't know when I'm going to get to that. I should try it tonight. Anyway, let me grab the head. Let's put that together. Let's put the model together and see how she stacks up compared to some of the other Kingdom Death plastic figures out there. So, as you can see, we figured out how to get the head on. The head actually is going to go on at an angle. For some reason, I thought she was going to be looking straight forward. But the thing that clued me in is you can see right above her shoulder blade where her hair on her face part actually connects to her torso hair. I didn't do a good job of connecting it. Didn't want to really cooperate. And last but not least, even though her head does not want to fit, I got to put the other arm on, and I wanted to show you guys something before you build it and make a silly mistake like I was just about to. Now, sorry lady, I have to get out of the way. Let's see if I can get that in focus as I smash the camera. So, on her arm, see this little ridge right here? When you get the bowl with the hand attached, you'll have to look carefully, but right here there's actually a little ridge, even though it's not in focus well, right above my thumbnail. Right there, you can see it. That's where her arm is going to attach to help kind of pin and support everything in place. So keep that in mind when you glue her together. Don't screw it up like I was about to. And voila, we have our finished Baker's Twilight Knight. So you can see her hand's kind of going to rest on her hip there. I don't know, I'm going to have to squeeze that head together or stick some green stuff in. I'm not sure which. But overall, pretty cool little model. We'll put the little frosting jar on the base at the very end, because otherwise it's just going to get in the way. I could have probably put her together bit by bit like some of the fancy painters out there, but screw it, I ain't a fancy painter, and I just want to build the damn thing. So, you know what? That's that. I like it. I actually like this model a lot more than some of the other pinup game piece combo sets we've had so far, like the Satan twins at Halloween with the dick bags and the, you know, rear end flipping up on the holiday version for Christmas time. But at least I got this one done. I haven't actually built any of the others, so this is a step in the right direction. I'm going to wrap this video up soon, and I'm going to make a separate one when I do the pinup, and I figure I'll try to do it bit by bit. So in case you're curious, the Kingdom Death figures are a lot bigger, and I don't even have her on her full official base. That's going to give her a little bit more height. So here is a typical GW human versus a typical Kingdom Death plastic figure. As I am suspecting, it seems like the plastic models are getting a little bit bigger. So this is Fade, which was an older, well, I mean, not really old, but she was a couple years ago at Gen Con released. But you can see, even with the hat, the Baker seems a lot bigger to me. Maybe it's just my eyes. Let's try with a Now, see, now this figure was painted a long time ago, so I don't want to hear any complaints or comments about that. I know it sucks. But she looks kind of tiny compared to the Baker. You know what I need? Now I need to get my plastic Butcher pinup out. We need the Butcher, the Baker, and I'm going to need... Adam Poots, we need a candlestick maker now, so we can play patty cake or whatever. Curious how she stacks up. Yeah, now see, I mean, I'm noticing this. Now, the resins have always been a little bit smaller, but check that out. I mean, she is significantly larger. I mean, the scale looks bigger. They'd fit in okay, but... I mean, dang. One other thing I really like about this is the dynamicism of it. You've got just a lot of things going on in a lot of different directions of various shapes and sizes. Overall, I'm really happy with this model, other than the fact that I can't get the hair to sit right. She's going to be a fun one to paint, even though it's kind of boring colors. It's a lot of flesh and white, and that's about all I'm going to use because I ain't no fancy painter. I want her on the tabletop. She's going to end up doing something somewhere. Probably in Song of Blades and Heroes or something with us. But anyway, that is the Baker Valentine's Day Pinup Night. I'm just going to call her the Baker, and hopefully that takes off and everybody, you know, hashtag Baker, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now and go start painting her, and then I'm going to be back soon with the second half of this video, building the Pinup 54mm figure. Again, this has been High Lord Tamberlane with Obscurities in Miniature. Hey, check that out. She's in one piece, too. With that, I am going to bid you all a fond farewell. Bye-bye.